So so I finally deleted Instagram off my phone completely.
Anti-jumps for life?
Well, the account is still active, but I can't have Instagram anymore. I'm so mad.
Uh-oh. You
It
want to tell me what happened?
so the other day, I'm just scrolling through memes, like just doing my thing, giving my little ha-has, getting my little goofs and gaffs,
As you
and I
do.
stumble across an ad from Pizza Hut. And in all capital, bold letters, it just says buy pizza.
Effective? Or maybe I don't know if it's effective,
No,
but
because it made me delete Instagram. Because I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this corporate hellscape.
that was
I don't want a command from a corporation.
that was it. That was what did it.
Yeah,
If
I'm
anything,
over it. I'm done with social media. I'm done with all of it.
so it was just Pizza Hut's approach was so demeaning that it turned you off of the entirety of social
That's
media.
what ads are coming to.
It's true. But
It's so like, have you seen the movie They Live?
I have not the John Carpenter movie where everyone
Yes.
is like monsters, but he has the special glasses.
Yeah. And when he puts them on, the billboards show their true message,
Mm,
which are things like obey and buy
buy
and
pizza.
yes, that's what it immediately made me think of. And I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore, guys. Get me out of here.
Maybe your glasses are just those glasses, and you just saw a regular Pizza Hut ad, but you're actually wearing the They Live
Oh,
glasses.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's because of my rose tinted
Yeah, you
glasses.
are. You're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses, Anthony.
And it shows me the truth.
Yeah. Um. I mean, also you got to think about what the purpose of social media is that you're on. Are you on it for connecting with your friends? Are you on it?
No.
No. Okay. Well, then it was. That really is. I feel like the only justifiable reason you could be on it, because
Well, with
really
Instagram.
every other reason is just a waste of time. Ultimately, I feel like
Mhm.
that's the only reason I've
with
justified in my head to still have it. I got rid of TikTok a long time ago because it wasted
Same.
so much time.
That's what Instagram was for me. It's like I wasn't really looking at my friends' photos.
Yeah.
If I want to talk to them, like any of my friends in the States, I can text or Snapchat. Any of my friends out of the States, I can use WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
It's Instagram is pointless. It
Yep.
is a waste of time. It should be abolished. All social media should. The only social media I have left is Facebook, and I only have that account so I can use Facebook Messenger and Facebook
Yeah,
Marketplace every
marketplace.
once in a
Marketplace
while.
is kind of essential to me. I feel like
That's
I'm
fair.
always on marketplace, but yeah, I think Instagram does have its place if you use it right. I guess every social media, if you use it right, can be useful. Um,
Right.
like TikTok, like if you're using it to be creative, like it does have a lot of cool features on it if you're like a creative person. But if you're just using it to like mindlessly consume like worthless content, that's where it's like a problem.
Yeah.
And I would say that's 90% of users.
Well, the thing that kind of because I'm not a big social media person in general. I've always gotten into whatever the new social media is. I've gotten into it late,
Mm-hmm.
only because it's my friends are like, you have to get it, and I'm like, fine. Um, but like with TikTok, at least when I first got TikTok, I would find new music because of TikTok. I would find bands I haven't heard of. I
That's
would find songs I haven't
the
heard
thing
of.
for me is that TikTok ruins those songs. Like
That's true.
even if I liked it the first time, I'll hear it a million other times, and then if I hear it like separately, I'll just associate it with some cringy TikTok that I've seen a
Right.
million times. So
That's
I
fair.
don't know. It does. I guess if you find it and it's not like a trending sound, like if you find a band promoting themselves, maybe. But the trending sounds, I get so tired of.
Yes. That's like there was. I don't know if it's still on TikTok. It won't be by the time this goes out. Um, but it's a song called Makeba.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I adore
Ooh-wee.
that song. It's a great song. It's a 10 out of 10 song.
Mm-hmm. It's
but then people hear it 1,000 times, and like you said, you
Yeah.
get tired of it.
Yeah, like I had never heard of it before, but it was like a really fun sound. But there's no way that I'm ever going to listen to that song now outside of TikTok.
Yes.
And if I hear it
It's
play
such a good
somewhere, I'm
song,
just going to
though.
be like, I just know they're playing it because it's a TikTok trending song. It just doesn't feel like
That's
original
true.
anymore. Like TikTok kind of
Yeah.
ruins that, even though it's, I don't know. It's for a different generation too, I think. So
I
than
agree.
us. Um,
I mean, you're Gen Z. I'm Gen Z. Are you older than me? I don't know. Hello and welcome to Unqualified, a show where two white guys talk about things we really shouldn't with all the confidence afforded to two men with our skin complexion. I'm one of your hosts, Auntie.
why you always got to bring race into it?
I don't know, because...
Anyways, I guess there's no way to even joke about that without it being offensive, so never mind.
Because, like, in my head, one, there's so many podcasts where it's just two white guys talking.
That's true. Should we find a third black person?
Yes.
Actually,
we need to-
or would that
this
just
sound... Hold on.
Would that just make us? Would that make it us no longer unqualified? Because at least we'd have different perspectives talking on the show.
That's true. We can't do that. We have to stay unqualified.
Should we just call the show "Ignorant Bigots"?
Yes.
Okay.
Ignorant Nazi.
yeah. One of us. One ignorant Nazi.
Who is it? We'll never tell.
One ignorant Nazi. One regular white dude.
If you listen to all of our episodes, you'll find secret coded messages to figure out which one of us is the Nazi.
So go back and listen to them all multiple times and let us know
Multiple
which
times.
one you think it is.
Download them. Hit that notification bell. That's not on podcast. Subscribe, auto download. I don't know. What are people supposed to do with podcasts?
I listen to them, I guess.
Yeah. Listen to it. Cherish it.
Report it.
Report. No, don't report it. Hold on. Wait, what?
Anyways.
Okay. Premise of the show. We both bring a hot take, talk about it, ramble. You know what a podcast is. Like, come on, guys. You know how this works.
Yep. I do.
So, with the hot... Which one do you want me to put mine in first?
Why don't you go first? I feel like I go first.
Yeah. That is true. I feel like I always ask, and then you just go, I'll go first to get it over with.
That is exactly why I go first. But this time I'm going to
Valid.
save it for last.
So, my hot take this week is not really a hot take. It's more something I wanted to talk about.
And is it even supposed to be on the show?
Yes, because we're unqualified to talk about it.
Okay. So, go ahead.
So, okay, by this logic, I can talk about any topic except making drinks.
Except being a white person. You
Yes,
can talk about any
I'm very
other topic.
experienced.
Yeah.
Okay, so this thought was brought about. This kind of goes into the cold open with advertisement because it's about ads. So recently, Barbie and Oppenheimer came out. I have not seen either. And there has been a huge meme about it, about Barbenheimer, and like, it kind of started out as them going head to head, and then it spawned kind of a bunch of fan memes and fan art of them kind of genre swapped, style swap. I don't know, like mashing up the vibes of them.
I think I know where this is going.
It's about meme marketing. It's a marketing scheme.
Okay, never mind. That's not where I thought it was going.
Like, that's what I think that was invented by the producers or by the marketing team for Barbie and Oppenheimer to advertise for them, because I know people who did not care about either one, but as soon as it became a meme to go see both, they went and saw both.
I think I agree. I will say that I did do Barbenheimer. The Thursday opening night, we saw both of them. And it was a
it
was a good.
bah,
I have no regrets.
bah.
It was a great time. The marketing worked for me. They're both great movies. Would recommend both of them. And I don't think that it was a market. I think they definitely leaned into it after a point, like after it had been established, but I don't think that the original dates when they set them last year, they were anticipating it. But I could see within like
I don't think it was anticipated. Like, I don't think it was
yeah,
something that they were like when pre-production of the movie or like whenever they started talking about marketing. I don't know how movies work.
yeah,
I think that was something that's brought up, and I think that's something we're going to see more. I think even with the, I think I've talked about it on here before. The whole Apple Android thing
yeah,
with like the green text, blue text, and green text is bad because people are on Android. I think that was made by Apple to sell iPhones. Because I know people who bought an iPhone specifically because of that.
it probably. I mean, yeah, I think you're right. But that was yeah, no, I think you're right. And I just want to make it clear that the Nazi half of us, which you'll have to go back and figure out, is the one using the green bubbles. So, just throwing that out there, by the way.
Hold on, no, that's too many clues.
Okay.
What about the coded messages? Now they have no reason to go listen to our episodes.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Oh, but which one of us isn't a Nazi? There's secret coded messages in all of our episodes.
That's right. Which one of us suggested that we bring a black person on the show? Just remember. Don't forget. Which one of us
don't
did
remember that?
Okay.
No.
I think you're probably right. I think they probably did use memes. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's all. What do you think they did? Do you think they like paid Google to make it like a trending hashtag or something? Or do you think
not necessarily Google?
Do you think they sat in like
but
a
they have
mass
influence
meme
on Twitter
factory?
and Instagram, like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Money can buy spots. It's not just about clicks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that you're wrong necessarily.
I think part of it.
Have you heard about
with Barbenheimer specifically? I think they got lucky in that it caught a wave.
Yes, yeah, for sure. These two
because we've seen
two biggest movies of the year for supposedly
yeah.
the exact opposite audience coming out from acclaimed directors coming out the same day. So.
And then they got both of those audiences to go see the other movie.
Yep. Because I probably would not. I don't know. I do like Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, but I definitely would not have seen it opening night. Barbie. And if my friends didn't want to go see it, I probably would not. I did no way I've seen that alone. So I don't know. But have you seen the Saw Patrol memes that people are making now?
The what?
Saw Patrol. It's Saw 10 and the new Paw Patrol movie are coming out on the same date.
Hell yeah. I support this.
And then Wonkpolian.
That's some marketing.
Willy Wonka and Napoleon are also coming out on the same date. So Wonkpolian's going to be the next one. Of course they are.
I'm not going to see any of those movies.
Honestly, this is like a great thing for movie theaters though, because I'm always in support of,
for sure.
The movie theater experience, and I feel like movie theaters needed this.
Yeah,
because this was if I remember correctly, this was the 4th biggest box office weekend of all time. And
sweet,
and that's like after Avengers and the Star Wars movies, which is like pretty impressive for two completely like original movies. I guess they're not completely original. One is historical and one had a franchise, but they're both written.
I mean, but like even pieces. With Barbie is like, it's not a Barbie movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's not what you expect going into it. It's something completely different. So
it's not like Swan Princess, which is a cinematic masterpiece.
Swan Lake.
Whatever. I don't
know. Yeah, no, it's not. It's nothing like the animated ones, which I thought it was great, but I do think that majority of little girls going into it will be disappointed.
Yeah. That's fair. What do you think? Do you think that that's just going to keep happening? Like stuff like that is just going to keep happening? The meme marketing kind of thing.
Yes, I think it will. I think it's kind of the future of marketing, as we were talking about in our cold open. I guess that wasn't a meme, but like if you think about like TikTok, Like you see all the ads you see on TikTok that are just like small businesses using memes
Mhm.
to be funny or something. That's just kind of the style that marketing is
Oh,
going
there's
towards now.
one. I would get this on Instagram all the time, and I don't know why. Because I can rant about the algorithm too, because the algorithm was fucking me over.
You trying to be an
And
influencer?
yeah, so no, not with what I was putting out, with what I was receiving.
Okay.
All right, you're just gonna get me to rant on this now. Okay, because like I would like and dislike things specifically to influence my algorithm, right? So I would get more content of what I actually wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of the things I get all the time is a bunch of Joe Rogan podcasts and a bunch of like Sigma male stuff and Andrew Tate stuff. I will watch the Joe Rogan like reels and the TikToks and the who's it's and the what's it's
Okay.
and the
So you're admitting that's
and the
stuff that you
Snapgrams.
do watch.
Well, the only Joe Rogan ones I would watch is when it was somebody like specifically people talking about ancient technology and like how pyramids were built and that kind of stuff. The science stuff I would listen to. I would still get all of his comedian buddies talking about their politics, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't want this. I don't want Andrew Tate. I don't want any of the Sigma male NFT crypto bullshit that you keep throwing on me. I'm a white guy in my 20s, and that's the demographic. Stop feeding it to me, please. So I deleted it.
Good move, I think.
Yeah.
It sounded like that was what you needed to do. Just seeing the passion behind what you just said.
Because the algorithm's supposed to be in my favor. It's supposed to help me get the stuff I want.
Well, if you're
not the stuff they want to give me.
That's true. I mean, we are completely at the mercy of whatever they choose that we want. There's so many different like people talk about being on certain side of TikTok, and there's like there are like times that I'll talk about like a sound or like a joke that I see all the time, and I just assume it's got to be like a major like trending thing, and I'll like reference it or something, and then my friends are like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
right?
It's completely like walled off, 90% of the users, and I'm just in like this little 10% subsection that for some reason it is throwing it all at me." And it's not like it's something that I personally care about. It's just like a joke or something that I thought was funny, and then it like covers me with them. But
like, so I've talked about it before. I spent some time overseas last year for about 3 months, and when I was over there, I didn't have access to like Wi-Fi. I couldn't really use my phone a lot. Like, I was disconnected from social media and the internet and all that.
And you're in the military,
and coming
right?
back, yes, definitely the military. Okay. You can look at me and definitely be like, that guy. He belongs in a uniform.
That's just how it sounded from the way you open it. Like, so I was overseas last year. We didn't have any connection to Wi-Fi.
No, I was in England. It's not. If I explain it, it sounds like a cult, so I'm not going to explain it.
Okay.
Also the military.
Yeah, that could still be the military.
Yeah. But like coming back from that and realizing how many ads are just constant, like at billboards, on TV constantly. Every time you open your phone, there's another ad. There's like, it was just like, this is sickening.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You think about, just how much like subconsciously your mind is being shaped by, and the people that are like growing up, like this is the first generation growing up like with access to social media. Like even you and me, we didn't have it. Well, I guess it came out like when we were well in our teens, so it wasn't like really in our formative years that we were like, we don't even know what the effects of it are going to be. This completely rewiring these, the brains of these kids that are growing up with access to information and different, cultures that we never have experienced before. So it's kind of crazy.
There was a point where earlier this year, for whatever anniversary it was, my girlfriend and I went to go see Return of the King in theaters. And
whatever anniversary it was? Before the movie... You mean you and your girlfriend's anniversary?
No, it was at the anniversary of the release of Return of the King.
I thought you were talking about you and your girlfriend's anniversary, and you're like, whatever anniversary it was.
I know that date, thank you. It is October 23rd.
Okay.
I got that locked in. Good. It is the only date I remember.
Lord of the Rings came out October 23rd. It's locked in.
No, not...
So anyways, whatever anniversary my girlfriend and I had, we were going to the movies.
Whatever anniversary my girlfriend and I were on. We went to see... And, like, there were like 45 minutes of ads because the movie got started late. It's
Yep.
fine, whatever, shit happens. But the every ad was like some kind of D&D thing or some nerd thing that felt very targeted directly at me because I'm a huge old nerd.
Yep.
That's fine. I do like targeted ads because they give me products that I actually want. But it was just like I feel so targeted, not as like an individual, but as a number in this specific category.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you are.
And it's like, no, we're individuals, damn it. We can't let ourselves devolve into a corporate hellscape more than we have.
It's only gonna be more so. I guess
I know.
there's no point, I guess, to even talking about how phones are listening. But we had another crazy experience
Yeah.
where my roommate was just recently got engaged, and so he and I had been talking about rings and all that. And I personally have never looked up an engagement ring, never, done anything that would
Sure.
possibly imply to the algorithm. And the next thing I know, I'm getting ads just on like the side of my emails for engagement rings.
Yeah.
So it's wild.
It's insane. I hate it.
I do you know the YouTuber, the guy with the deep voice and the longer hair? I think it's like Penguins something. Moist. He does like the moist meter. You know what I'm
Moist Critical?
Yes, him. He just did like a commentary video.
I haven't watched the stuff.
Okay. He did like a video talking about something like a meme that this it was Disney was using for their new like Elemental movie.
Oh.
And do you know like I guess it was back when Spider-Man came out or something, and someone had taken that video of like when Toby, or no spoilers for No Way Home, or I guess there are going to be spoilers for No Way Home. Tobey Maguire. Did you see it? Okay. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I have not. The last Disney movie I saw was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I refuse to watch anymore.
So, you don't mind if I spoil it? You already know the spoiler, probably.
No. I will never watch another Marvel movie. I'm good.
Okay. Marvel's a whole other discussion we can have.
Yes.
But anyways, there's an old character comes back in the latest Spider-Man movie, and then someone's taking a video of it in the theater, and the theater like erupts, and then it became kind of like a meme format where like just random characters would come out and people would think it was funny, and so they would take that like audio from that, and they would be like, for like Oppenheimer, people were making jokes like the crowd when Albert Einstein showed up on screen, and then it'd be like the theater roaring or something, which is just like stupid random jokes. But Disney used that meme, and we're like, there's some random character in Elemental called Claude. He's like a clod of dirt. He's one of like the earth elements or something. And
nice.
They made the meme the audience when Claude finally appears. And it's just everyone like cheering and screaming, and but obviously the meme doesn't make any sense because no one knows who Claude is. He's like a completely original character, and it was just like a really funny example of a corporate company trying to use a meme, not really understanding what makes it funny or special. And
that's what makes it weird when it works. It's because like typically they don't work. Like you can tell this is some marketing executive who said, this is what the kids are doing, let's do that.
I mean,
but then
Barbie was also like the marketing was already insane for Barbie. It was you didn't even need to be on the internet. It was like literally every product out there was like some pink version of it that said "See Barbie" in July.
Right.
So they spent a massive amount on marketing. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like they paid Twitter some money to be like, hey, let her make her hashtag trending or something. I don't know. See, I don't know much about how that all works. I feel like majority of it was an organic phenomenon. The majority of the Barbenheimer thing. I think they probably leaned up into it like the past couple months maybe, but I don't know. I feel like the buildup was all pretty organic. So
I can't.
It's just one of those.
I can't.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little more optimistic than you are that the internet came up with something, and maybe they didn't.
No.
Maybe the internet doesn't come up with anything anymore. Maybe it's all just corporations coming up with memes that are somehow rewiring our brains to.
It's all AI.
I mean, that's
the
how
algorithm controls us.
And that's like we were just talking about, like TikTok and like finding music through TikTok, and it's like a lot of it is probably just like, you know, newer artists that could, you know, just be paying TikTok to make their sound like a supported sound or something.
Right.
And that's how they get ears on their music. So
Jeez. I hate it. I hate all of it.
Yeah. But
let's just burn it down.
Let's
burn society down. Let's go.
As we learned,
I shouldn't say this on the internet.
There we go. One more little clue for you guys.
No, wait, oh no.
Only one specific race of people should be making just be surviving.
No. That's not what I said.
Let's burn everything else to the ground.
No, I said all of it. Society. Burn it.
Okay.
Go into wood, become moss.
It's a little
That's my
little
plan.
Monday moss motivation for you.
Yeah, your Monday moss motivation.
If you're listening to this on Monday, because we're not recording it on Monday, so
no. We would never.
So are we ready to go on to my?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. My hot take is, and as I usually say, I don't even know if it's a hot take, but I think pennies are done. They should be abolished. They should be removed. They add literally, they add, I guess I can't say literally because they do add a 1 cent value to the community, but apparently they cost more money to make than they do, you know, than they, you know, represent, and they are just an inconvenience. It just weighs down your pockets. If I drop a penny on the floor, it's more work. It's worth more. I'd say probably 5 cents of work for me to bend down and pick something up from the ground. So a penny is just not worth it.
Have you monetarily quantified your movement?
I mean, I can say that bending down to the ground is worth at least 5 cents.
How much is a jumping jack?
$1.
Just one?
$1.
How much is a burpee?
Like, I'm when you say monetizing, I'm thinking, would I do these movements for? Like how
much is the hokey pokey?
If I saw like a dollar bill on the ceiling, I would do a jumping jack to grab it. I would not do a jumping jack to grab anything less than $1 hanging from the ceiling.
So you know how much a movement is worth based on if you would be how much money, how much physical cash.
Yes, how much
you would do that for?
How much exactly? Yes.
To grab.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
A penny is worth a single grab. Like if it's an arm's length and I can grab it, that's worth a cent.
Okay.
But that's the extent of it. And most of the times they're not an arm's length. They're on the floor because someone else didn't care enough to pick them up. And there's literally nothing that you can do with them. But I mean, you can pay like very exact change with it. But even then, it's such an inconvenience that no one wants to do it. No one is going to do it. So
I 100% agree with this.
Good.
Because I am a bartender. I handle cash a lot in my job.
You of all people should know.
Do you know how many times I've given someone a penny? Or multiple pennies?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I can probably count it on one hand. I will always round up to the nearest 5 or the nearest 10 because it's so much easier than trying to wrangle around pennies.
Are you losing the company money by admitting to this publicly?
I have been told by both of my jobs to do this.
Okay. So at this point, the companies don't even care enough.
Yeah.
Really, the only argument I see for keeping pennies is that it like keeps prices at exact value, because otherwise businesses are just going to round up to the nearest 5 for if like nickels were the new lowest. And so then at that point you're like losing 4 cents every purchase. But I don't know.
But no one would notice.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one would notice. I feel like it's worth it to me. Like 4 cents is, I would pay an extra 4 cents to not have to dig around in my pocket for a penny.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I think businesses could do like, well, I don't know. The credit card companies also charge businesses apparently to use it. So that's why they're like, use your cash instead.
I mean, at one of my jobs, we charge for that credit card charge.
Yeah. So it costs more.
So if you pay cash, it's cheaper.
Yeah. So that's true, I guess. So I guess in that sense that I don't know. I don't know what sense I'm talking about. No pun intended.
Pennies.
Okay, I don't know. I guess you can go back and edit that so it makes it look like you said it slightly first before I did, but
I'm
Okay.
gonna make myself sound like a moron.
Anyways, yeah, they're a waste of space. Think about how much like resources that we put into like mining copper, and like waste.
Pennies aren't made out of copper anymore.
Oh, please educate me.
They stopped doing that in 1960 something.
Sounds like you're talking
The
about
only
something you're
reason
qualified to talk about.
Oh, well, no, I'm not qualified to talk about this.
Okay. Well, go ahead, please.
I'm pretty. It's like 1963 to 1965 or something. I only know this because I used to keep copper pennies because they were worth more, and my dad told me to.
How could you tell?
The date. If you file off a little bit of the copper, it's how it shines too.
Interesting. Do you still have them? Are you like
No.
gonna sell them or something?
No.
I have a massive.
They're pennies.
I have like a massive tub of. It's like several $100s worth. Last time I counted, it was like over $300 worth, and that was like a year ago. Of like
Dang.
just spare change in my closet, but there's like I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because either
Yeah.
like I guess I would take it to like a spare change machine, but they're gonna take like 20% of it or something, which is kind of a lot at this point.
Okay. Well, yes, because I do collect change too in big jars, and then I used to roll it myself.
There's no way I'm sitting down and rolling all those.
That's the thing
Yeah.
is like, okay, yes, you don't want to go to the bank to get it done or go to one of the machines to get it done because they take like 20%, right?
Yeah.
What else are you going to do with it?
Nothing. You sit down and
So just take it there and get the cash.
okay, that's true, I guess. But it's just the principle of paying.
You aren't going to
I've
use
spent-
that 20% anyways.
I could
take
use it if they gave it to me. If I found a place that gave me 100%. Also, is it coming to the point where like coins are becoming so rare and there's the more they make them, the more unique they become? Like if I wait another 20 years,
yeah.
if I wait
It won't be 20 years,
okay,
but
50. If I wait 50 years, is like the
I don't even think 50 years it'll get that well.
okay. So in my lifetime, you don't think it will ever?
No.
Because I'm gonna definitely die in 50 years. So I'm not living past 70.
Yes.
But so you don't.
Oh, cool.
So you think that
Why? What?
So that's a hot topic for another day.
Are you just gonna off yourself at 70 or what?
Hot topic. I'm gonna kill myself at 70. Anyways,
that is a hot take. Yes.
My question is like the tub of spare change in my closet only gonna grow more useless, or is it gonna grow more valuable? Because like
I think it's
6 months ago there was like the change shortage and places were willing to pay you like 20% more than they were actually worth to take your coins. But now that's
but
done.
you still have to roll it.
I guess I probably did. I don't know. I didn't do any of this. I didn't turn them in anywhere, but you're probably right. So I guess it's up to me to determine what the monetary worth of the rolling action is for me.
Yes.
Because
how you have every other movement down to a value.
that's true.
To a dollar value. As you should, as a good American.
Yep. As a good capitalist white American.
Yes. We can't forget that we're white.
Yes, of course. Never. Yeah.
Oh, the secret code, Nazis. He just said, we gotta remember we're white.
Hashtag more like not
Got him.
me of the two of us.
Ha.
Forget. Take that one out.
Nope. That one's definitely. If my bomb's got to go in, your bomb's got to go in. Thank you.
Anyhow, what were we talking about? Oh, the monetary value.
I don't remember.
Of rolling. I mean, very clearly, it's got to be a dollar worth, because that's how much at one roll of. Oh no, a roll of pennies like 10, right? So 10 cents.
A roll of pennies is 50 cents.
50? I gotta put 50 of them in there? Yeah. There's no way that it's worth 50 cents. It's just not worth it. It's just a waste of time.
Just take it to a machine.
That's like...
Don't shake your head at me.
That's so much money I'm losing.
No, you aren't using the money.
If I find someone who will just give me 100%, there's got to be someone out there who would give me 100% for unrolled coins.
Because even if you take it into a bank, you have to roll it before you can deposit it. And if they have to roll it, they have a charge on it.
Okay. I haven't really looked into what I should do with all my coins, but I feel like I could find a better alternative to losing part of it. I
mean, I use my quarters for laundry.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Well, I have a laundry machine, so I don't need to do that.
That's fair.
I
have a laundry machine. I'm all bougie. I get my own laundry machine.
Not to brag or anything, but I don't know. Still, I can't use my pennies in that. I can't use them for anything. Machines don't even take
if you take it there to a machine, the pennies themselves will probably pay that 20%.
That's still, I'm losing that money. I don't think you understand.
Oh my god.
That's money just down the drain. They're still worth a cent.
No.
Never mind.
You said you would not bend down to pick one up.
I would bend down if it was 100 some pennies that I have in my tub.
You would bend down
if it was a single penny.
100
pennies. If the cost was a single penny, if I had to give the machine a single penny to take my change, I would do it. I'm not giving them 100 pennies. That's $1. That is only $1.
Percentages.
That is only $1, but I'm not giving them hundreds of pennies.
Okay, what would you like to have $240?
Sure.
Go get your things rolled.
But here's the thing: I would like to have $260 because I know that's how much I have.
If it's $300 and it charges 20%, it'll be $60 that it takes.
There's no way I'm paying $60. That's ridiculous.
What are you gonna do with the change?
I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. I don't have it all figured out yet. All right. All I know is that pennies should be abolished, and I'm not paying $60, and I'm not rolling them up either.
You aren't paying anything. They're taking it out of the change you just put in there.
So I am paying it.
You do not lose that money. You gain $240.
They're taking it out.
Your money you're not going to use because it's in coins.
I will find a way. I could find a way to use it.
No, you can't.
All right. You know what? By next episode, I'm going to have found something to do with these pennies that is more beneficial.
Oh, really? Yep. You are? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to bet on that?
$60 in pennies. Sure.
I will bet you $60 in pennies. I will ship it to you if I lose.
Do you know how much it cost to ship a package as heavy as $60 in pennies would be?
I'll commit to the bit, motherfucker.
Okay, fine.
I also really love the idea of you getting the package of 600. Wait, no.
Yeah.
It's 6,000?
Yeah, so it's 6,000.
6,000 loose pennies. Oh, that would be amazing. Because I would ship them loose too.
Yeah, well, if anything, that's so much more work for you. That's not work for me. I'm just gonna take them upstairs and dump them in the tub I have. So,
but if you don't find a use for your coins, then you owe me $60.
I'm going to find a use for them.
No, you're not.
Yes, all right.
There's no way.
Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. But I bet I could. That's all I have.
Did
That's
you
all I
need
have
to
to
cut
say.
out of here?
What
Sure.
time is it? Yeah, I should.
Okay, cool. Thanks for listening. Join us next time. Go listen to all the previous episodes to secret codes, that thing, that bit. Haha, call back. Funny. I'm ending the episode.
Okay.